Hey, can I ask you something? Have you ever sat down to work, sworn you were going to be productive, and then suddenly, it's 2 hours later and you've deep cleaned your entire fridge, alphabetized your books, and somehow ended up watching a documentary about how pencils are made? Yeah. Same. Here's the truth, it's not that you're lazy. It's not even that you're easily distracted. It's that you've been taught focus is some mystical skill that only disciplined people have. But what if I told you focus is surprisingly simple? Not easy every day, but simple. And today, I'm going to prove it. Let me be clear, this isn't one of those just meditate and use this $120 productivity app kind of videos. Nope. I'm not your guru. I'm your realistic friend who wants to show you exactly how to get your focus back using 3 ridiculously doable shifts. Not hacks. Not hustle. Just 3 things that make your brain say, "Oh, focus actually feels good now." If you've been struggling with distractions, burnout, procrastination, or even just that brain fog that hits at 2 p.m., you're in the right place. Let's get into it. We're going to break this down into 3 powerful, bite-sized parts. Step 1. Clear the signal, what's silently hijacking your brain power, and how to shut it off in 60 seconds flat. Step 2. Prime the environment, the easiest way to trick your brain into wanting to focus. Step 3. Lock the loop, how to stay in flow and resist distraction without becoming a monk. Each step is simple. Each step is something you can do today. And by the end of this video, you'll have a mini system that works even on your worst brain days. Sound good? Awesome. Let's do this. Step 1. Clear the signal. Okay, picture this. You're trying to read. Or write. Or study. But your brain feels like a radio caught between stations. 1 second you're focused, the next you're halfway through a TikTok about raccoons running a bakery. That's not just random distraction. That's mental noise, and you can clear it. Here's how. The 1-tab rule. This is going to sound ridiculous in its simplicity. Ready? Only have 1 tab open. 1. Uno. Single. But I need multiple tabs for research, ChatGPT, and that YouTube lo-fi playlist. I hear you. But what you need is clarity, not chaos. Start with 1 tab. If you really need another, earn it by finishing what's in the first one. This trains your brain to stay in a single mental context, and that's where focus lives. Mental clutter equals physical clutter. Want to know a weird study fact? Researchers found that people sitting in cluttered environments process information slower and are more likely to snack. So if you've ever found yourself knee-deep in chips mid-email, now you know why. Quick fix. Before you start working, set a 60-second timer and do a desk detox. Toss the gum wrappers, stack the papers, move the dishes. It's not about minimalism, it's about mental space. Sound hijacks focus. Ever tried writing a report while someone's loudly FaceTiming their mom about chicken recipes? Sound is one of the biggest focus killers. Solution: pick your audio anchor. This could be white noise, like rain, lo-fi beats, classical music, or total silence if you're a brave soul. Once your brain learns that this sound equals focus time, it will actually start slipping into flow faster. Hammer and wrench mini recap. Clear the noise. 1 tab. Clear desk. Anchored audio. That's your starting line. Step 2. Prime the environment. Imagine if every time you walked into a room, your brain whispered, "Oh, it's go time." That's what priming does. And the cool part? You can train your brain to focus on command, just like Pavlov's dog, but with less drool. Here's how. Create a ritual cue. Your brain loves repetition. So, give it a signal. Every time you start focused work, do the same 30-second ritual. Could be lighting a candle, sipping water 3 times, pressing start on a playlist, opening a fresh page in a notebook, Do it enough, and your brain links that action with, we're working now. It's not woo-woo. It's neuroscience. Focus has a zip code. This is wild. Studies show that people who associate specific spaces with specific tasks are more productive and less distracted. Translation: don't answer emails in your bed and expect to sleep well. Give focus its own location. Even if that's just a specific chair at the kitchen table or a corner of your couch. When your body sits there, your brain says, let's go. Write down the target. Here's a truth bomb: vague goals kill focus. If you sit down to do stuff, your brain will absolutely scroll Instagram. But if you sit down to write one paragraph, it locks in. Try this. Write down your focus goal in a sentence. I will, action, 4, amount of time, starting at, start time. Boom. Instant clarity. Hammer and wrench mini recap. Signal your brain with a ritual. Give focus a location. Set a specific, time-boxed goal. That's priming. That's control. Step 3, lock the loop. Okay, you've cleared the distractions. You've set the stage. Now comes the big one: how do you stay in it? We're about to talk flow, that magical zone where time vanishes and you're just in it. Good news? You don't need a monastery. Just a loop. Use a focus sprint, not a marathon. The brain isn't built for 8-hour power sessions. It's built for bursts. Try this simple formula. 25 minutes of focus. 5-minute break. Repeat 3x. Then take a longer 30-minute break. This is called the Pomodoro technique, and it's shockingly effective. Why? Because your brain loves endpoints. Focus becomes a game, not a grind. Seal the exit. Mid-focus, your brain will say, just a peek at Instagram. Just one email check. And that's where focus dies. Here's your counter move. Eliminate the escape hatches. That means, put your phone in another room or use focus mode. Turn off all notifications. Close any app you don't need for that specific task. Make it harder to leave focus than to stay. Reward the loop. Humans are reward-driven creatures. So give your brain what it wants. Every time you complete a focus sprint, celebrate it. Seriously. Stand up. Do a fist pump. Mark a check on your calendar. Dance to a victory song. Mine is Eye of the Tiger, don't judge me. This trains your brain to associate focus with dopamine. And next time? You'll want to come back. Hammer and wrench mini recap. Sprint, don't marathon. Block exits. Reward wins. That's how you lock in focus and actually enjoy it. The bigger picture. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Focus isn't about perfection. It's about preparation. You're not bad at concentrating. You're just trying to run a race without shoes on. But now, you've got the shoes, the playlist, the trail map, and most importantly, a system that supports your brain instead of fighting it. Let's recap the full system. Final recap, the 3-part focus framework. Step 1, clear the signal. 1 tab. Clear your desk. Anchor your sound. Step 2, prime the environment. Start with a ritual. Work in a focus zone. Write a single, time-bound goal. Step 3, lock the loop. Sprint with Pomodoro. Remove exits. Celebrate the win. That's it. That's the whole game. Focus simplified. Now it's your turn. Pick just one of these to try today. Seriously, don't wait. Don't binge 10 more productivity videos. Test one tiny shift and feel the difference. Want bonus points? Drop a comment below with the step you're going to start with. Oh, and if this video helped at all, consider giving it a like, maybe even subscribing. That helps me keep making real-world, fluff-free content like this. You don't need to hustle harder. You just need a better rhythm. And focus? It's surprisingly simple. I'm rooting for you. See you in the next one.